You're watching Video 101. I'm John Crossman, and in this segment of What Does a Video Cost, we're going briefly through an introduction of production. What is production? Production is the second of three phases of the video production process: pre-production, production, and post-production. Production is where you actually gather the assets, and that usually means shooting something with a camera. It could all be B-roll if the script is going to be narrated from beginning to end. It could be B-roll and interviews at various locations if you have people that need to be interviewed to help tell the story you're trying to tell with the video. And then, of course, there could be, special shots, slow-mo or fast-mo or things like that. And so really you gather all the elements to make the final video that you need to do production with in the production phase. Some videos you'll have a narrator on camera and off camera, and so all of the narration, whether they're on or off camera, would actually be done in the field at the same time, so the audio sounds the same throughout the video. If you have a separate narrator and it's totally narrator driven, then you can do that after production. But anything you need to shoot, anything you need to gather, it's great if you have images or you have web content that you need to use, whether that's images or video or whatever that's available on the web. It's a great time, if not being able to actually gather it, it's a great time to generate some links so that the editor can go and find the stuff he needs as he's editing. So that's production. In a nutshell, it's depending on the size of the crew you have and depending on the scope of the video, it may be a one day and you're done, or it may be a multiple day thing. It's not unusual to work on projects where, maybe the bulk of the video is shot in a day, but then there's intros and outros and other things. If you are shooting a video that has talent, it's usually a good idea to dedicate a day of production just to get whatever their on-camera things are. For one thing, you're paying a daily rate for them, and rather than try to shoot the video in order with them shooting a little Monday, a little Tuesday, a little Wednesday, just shoot everything that they're in on Monday, and then you're only paying for one day. So these are things you think of when you're doing pre-production. I work on programs that actually, even though they're only a 25 or 30 minute program, they're shot in various locations. So the production actually, where some projects you might do one location or a couple locations in the same place over a 2-day period and end up with 30 minutes of video. For me, on this project, to get 30 minutes of video, I'm traveling, out of state, I'm traveling in state, and we've discovered, that there's only so much production you can efficiently do in a day. The show's about ghost towns. We try to do 3 towns in one day, and now that I'm looking at the footage, by the time we got to the third town, we should have done it another day. Action.
Today on Ghost Town History, we'll visit a town where the continent divides.
We'll visit a sister town. Oh, I did it wrong. One of 3 sister towns. Sorry.
Because it's a lot of work to keep setting up the camera and the sound and the talent learning their lines. And it's a different kind of show than a corporate video, but these are things that you figure out in pre-production. When you hire a crew, you kind of run through what we need to shoot. It would be good to get people involved in the pre-production phase, because then you're not trying to shoot 3 days worth of content in a day, or you're not, using the talent 3 days when you really could get them done in a half a day or one day. So get people like myself involved early in the process, and it will save you money in the long run. So that's production. You're watching What Does a Video Cost, part of Video 101. I'm John Crossman, and we'll see you in the next segment.